Okay, 14th of October, we did syllabus number 1. So that's based on chapter 11. We looked at needs analysis and task analysis and identifying learner needs. And next week we've got Selena, a guest speaker, and then lesson planning, and then assignment review, and then start the new topic. So that's in week 5. So syllabus week 1 we're doing today. So it's from our book, which says about syllabus and curriculum. Curriculum is the overarching document which talks about the relationship between student, teachers and management, and where the textbook will be used, and the expected behaviour and outcomes in general. But the syllabus is the weekly, what's actually happening, which unit, what grammar, what macro skill. And the teaching program, you can call a lesson plan as well, is actually what you did in the class. And then you have a weekly planner as well, which is the same thing as a syllabus. But some language schools use that not as a planner, but just what they actually did. So a chronicle of what you covered in case you're sick and you need to look into what the other teacher taught. So curriculum is a general statement about the language learning and the purpose, so the overall aims and the relationships involved. And we need a curriculum to demonstrate the knowledge of the content and to demonstrate that knowledge of the students, the cohort we're teaching to, and to show that we know about what strategies management want to put in place, and to demonstrate the knowledge of resources, so we know what books and what other bits of materials we can use, and to make it so we have a very effective, coherent list of instructions for like evacuation, things like that, and work out how to assess students. Is it going to be fortnightly or monthly, and after how many units, for example, in our language centre? So a curriculum for ALICOS schools is the ALICOS standards. It's an act and it's tucked away in a management drawer, you never see it. But a curriculum for EAL and a high school looks like this, but once again, it's very vague. So the syllabus has more details. But syllabus is a book in a language school. So you've got the content page. It tells you like 2A, call the doctor, present perfect simple. And it has the vocabulary, illnesses, injuries, and pronunciation is stress. So most books will have the grammar, the pronunciation, the vocab, and the topic. So that's the syllabus in a language school. But in a high school for EAL, it'll be a text type, like doing persuasive essays or poetry, prose, haiku, something like that. So we talked about difference between syllabus and curriculum and lesson plan and weekly planner. And we looked at what is expected in an ANIBIT lesson plan. We talked about different types of syllabi, as you can see here. There's lots of them. So syllabi is plural for syllabus. So lesson plans. So ANIBIT want you to do the level, school, the date, the time, the length, your name, the main aim. You can have a subsidiary aim if it's like the content. So to learn about movies, and then the grammar might be present perfect continuous. Assumed knowledge and target language. And then anticipated problems and anticipated solutions you could do, and what materials you need. It's the first part of it. Second part is the lead in, then the presentation, practice and production. And here you have it. So SS is students plural, teacher to students. So if you have, for example, SS to SS, that means so 2 students to 2 students. Then you might have like that pair go with another pair. So you have SS to SS, but one SS, 1 student. And we looked at needs analysis, which is basically to work out what the students expect, so what they want, and needs, and what is necessary in regards to if it's an IELTS course and you're promising to pass IELTS 5.5, you need to teach them everything that will be required to pass 5.5. Okay, so we're looking for gaps, and you can do needs analysis for teachers as well. So management will give to us. And as for students, if you've got a group for 6 months, you could make your own Survey Monkey. That's free, a basic template one. And there's some that exist here in this PowerPoint, like this one here. And it'll work out what the students know already in the way of English and what they want to improve on, things like that. So needs analysis and then curriculum design. So planning is when you haven't started it, but design is how you will do it. So you have to look at the staging, sequencing, selection of text you're going to use. And then we mentioned about that a curriculum is concerned with planning and the syllabus is the narrow end, so the actual day-to-day operation. And a lot of it's explained in Noonan's book, David Noonan. And we talked about goals and objectives. What's the difference? And we say that for students, we give them an objective, which means what we want them to achieve. But us teachers, we can have our own personal goals. I don't know why we use that terminology, but we do. And then I gave them some homework. And we're coming back at 7:30 to look at that. And that was today's lesson on syllabus.